Are you ready to go to the next? We are studying out of the Materia Medica, Chinese Herbal Medicine, 3rd edition. And you will find the 6th herb that we are studying, not the 6th in the category, of herbs that dispel wind dampness on page 344, 345. So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about Shen Jin Sao?
Well, in English it's called club moss, common club moss, or ground pine. That's what it says. It's bitter, acrid, and warm. It dispels wind dampness, relaxes the sinews, and invigorates the collaterals.
So it relaxes the sinews. That tells us that it's entering what channel? The liver.
The liver?
It relaxes the sinews.
Sinews. The sinews means...
And the tendons are associated with the liver.
Oh, sinews is kind of like a tendon? Or is it a thing in itself?
What does it mean? Okay, so we're entering the liver, the spleen, and the kidney. We're dispelling wind dampness. That's what these herbs are supposed to be doing. So that's a given, right? And we're relaxing the sinews and invigorating the collaterals. So invigorate is a new word here for these.
I like invigorate.
Yeah, I do too. I want to be invigorated.
Actions. Let's see. Well,
cautions.
Caution. Used with caution during pregnancy or in those with a bleeding diathesis. In other words, that people tend to bleed a lot easily, I think that's what I mean.
So I would not use this during pregnancy. You know what? Actually, during pregnancy, I wouldn't really use any herbs.
Especially it says it right here.
Unless you find out from your doctor that a certain herb is awesome during pregnancy, I would just stay away from it. And like caffeine and cigarettes.
And alcohol. Dispels wind and eliminates dampness. Which one are we talking about?
And like windsurfing, skydiving, skateboarding.
Shen Jin Sao, don't use it when you're pregnant.
Okay, so we're going to go to the actions and indications. We're dispelling wind, but that's what these herbs are supposed to be doing, so thank God. And we're eliminating dampness, and again, that's what we're doing here. So first, dispels wind, eliminates dampness. For wind, damp, painful obstruction, especially when there are problems flexing and extending the joints. Remember, we're also talking about B syndrome here a lot. Most of these are good for B syndrome, which is, arthritis. I don't think we actually covered that, but arthritis is B syndrome.
Well, it says here, the joints, flexing problems of the joints. That's good.
That's good, okay.
Shen Jin Sao.
Well, that's not good, but it's good that this is going to help.
And then we said it relaxes the sinews and invigorates the collaterals for swelling and pain due to trauma or blood stasis.
See, blood stasis can be quite complicated. But this is going to relax the sinews and invigorate the collaterals, opening them up. Okay.
Let's see what it says here. It's bitter, acrid, and warm. Shen Jin Sao dispels wind, eliminates dampness, invigorates the blood, and unblocks the collaterals. It excels at soothing the sinews and relaxing contractions. It is primarily used in the treatment of wind-damp, painful obstruction with contraction of the sinews, restricting movement of the limbs, or for leg cramps, but is also used for trauma resulting in damage to the sinews, channels, and collaterals. It can be applied topically with good results.
Whoa! A lot of these herbs can be applied topically, which I think is super cool. You just gotta follow the preparation notes, because you can't just like put the dry herb on your skin. You gotta make a paste or something like that.
Well, we're gonna go over that eventually.
Eventually.
Omissions from the Grand Materia Medica observes that it governs painful obstruction due to chronic wind, cold, aching in the legs and knees, numbness of the skin, and lack of energy. Materia Medica of South Hunan notes that its nature is to mobilize without conserving. Its function lies in sinking without floating, and it works best in conjunction with Bing Lang. The use of this herb has been extended recently, primarily due to its use in folk medicine, combined with substances such as Songjie and Wei Ling Shan. It is used to treat
That's herb number 2.
Oh,
Wailing
Shen.
Shen.
It's used to treat polio. With
I haven't seen that.
with Bing Lang. It promotes urination and reduces edema, and applied topically as an ointment, it's used to treat shingles. Great.
Yay, herbs! You know, most people in China, they take a ton of herbs. They take more herbs than they ever get acupuncture. Just like everybody else, they don't really like to be poked.
Yeah.
I like acupuncture, but I think that taking herbs more often is much more beneficial.
I take herbs all the time.
He's the herb guy.
I am made of herbs.
See? Herb. Definitely herb. I'm made of acupuncture needles. No, I'm not really. All right, toxicity. 1 case of contact dermatitis. One case of contact dermatitis has been reported with localizing burning pain of the skin, red, swollen, and painful joints, and fluid-filled skin vesicles. I don't even know what that means.
Let's just go to the next herb.
Okay. So that was herb number what?
That was number 6, I think,
and,
on the list.
Oh, that was herb number 5. Is that...
Are you sure?
No.
That's 6, I think.
That's 7.
Shen Jin Sao. It is?
Did we do Wu Jia Pi?
I think we did.
No, we didn't. We
didn't?
skipped Wu Jia Pi.
Where is it?
338. All right, we're going back.